welcome back to the Tournament of Shame. We're jumping right into this with Dan Giesling. Hey, man.
Bear, what's going on, man?
Round 4, how you doing so far?
I'm getting better with each game.
That's awesome. Are you
as
sure?
As you can tell by that display. So
that is
currently I'm 0-3. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. I haven't dropped a series yet, or a game, I guess. But Rob and Mathis, I brought out the A game in him. I think, man, those two, I one-handedly in the first game of each of those series. But then, out of nowhere, it was like Mathis went up on me like 3-2 for a long time in the second game, and then Rob was mounting a comeback, man. Like he was on a furious rampage. So I'm wondering if the same's going to happen between us.
Wait, so you're telling me you I know you haven't lost a series, but you haven't even lost a straight-up match
I haven't
yet?
lost a game yet, no.
That's slightly concerning for someone who... I've won some games. I haven't won
Yeah.
any series, though.
You,
But you know-
took Nick to a pretty tight one, though, didn't you?
Yeah, I felt like he was... I thought Alpaca Patrol was better than him, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's just me, though. But Nick said he hasn't played in a while, so...
That makes sense.
But you know what, Bear? I look at you as like...
Oh!
You're the Boston Red Sox. I'm the Yankees. I mean, maybe let me rephrase that.
Sure.
You're like peanut butter, and I'm like the no. You're oil, and I'm water. I look at you as like
okay.
my rival in the Tournament of Shame.
I can get down with that. That
Well,
just
you know-
means I'm going to go completely cutthroat on you, though.
Well, it stems back to that goofball goals. We had that,
Oh, we did
That
have that
playoff.
very intense game. Yeah, I remember that.
and you were talking trash.
I was talking some mad shit to you.
You were.
I was
like
saying,
yeah, you were saying a lot of
I was
stuff.
saying, Dan Giesling, what are you doing?
You
That's
were-
about all I was saying. I think that's the only bit of trash talk I know.
You're like the anti-Ryan. I try to goat Ryan into trash talk, and he refuses.
Dude, if you want to play the throwing smack at each other game, I'll play that one.
You will.
Yeah.
You're
You want to
pretty good
have
at
a
that.
Tournament of Shame Smack Talk edition?
Well, my tournament is Shame Smack Talk Edition. The only thing I have to say to you is that you like Halo Master Chief Collection.
Oh, wow. This guy
And then I mic drop off that.
going below the belt. My goodness. Oh,
No. That was pretty bad.
That was a confusing strategy. You definitely got me on the ropes here. Oh, good play.
I feel like I'm a great number 2 or number 3 defender, but if you got to count on me for goals on your Rocket League team,
Yeah.
you're probably not going to win.
You're playing much, much better in your own net than you are anywhere else thus far. Oh, close.
3-0, huh? That's how you want to do it.
It kind of is.
So what's been going on, man? So you made a big move, huh?
I did. I'm up in the Pacific Northwest now. Speaking of which, we're playing on the U.S. East server here. You're trying to slowly, like, whittle away at my advantages.
So how was that?
I'm loving the Pacific Northwest. It's a beautiful place.
What
They got
what sparked the move?
We just kind of wanted to. We
Oh,
want to
good
be
team.
in an area. Well, I mean, first of all, we want to be in not Utah. That was one of the biggest elements of it. And then we wanted to be a little bit closer to just sort of industry-related stuff. I mean, of course, we got PAX Prime going on up here, Microsoft offices, Amazon, which now owns Twitch, which is kind of a big deal in the space of the gaming world. But apart from that, it's just a little bit of cabin fever.
Nice.
With where we
nice
are?
Goal.
Thank you.
Yeah, that makes sense. So there's clearly a lot more going on in that area of the country for gaming as opposed to...
Oh, yeah. I think there is an office of a company in Utah, in Salt Lake City. I couldn't tell you which one it is, but I'm sure it exists.
There's a what?
There's an office of a company.
Oh. I thought
That's
you
as
said-
much as I can tell you.
I thought you said opus. I'm like, I don't want to sound dumb and ask him what the heck does an opus mean. But,
Oh.
so you moved to Washington State, correct?
Yep.
So did you do the whole U-Haul thing, or what did you do?
We rented a Penske truck, which is kind of a ridiculous thing.
That's like a huge semi.
It's
That's
kind
like
of
not
silly
like a
that they
U-Haul.
let you just take it.
Kinda
They
like
don't,
you
they
took
don't
that
check
goal.
your... Oh, yeah, that one, for sure. That was a Penske truck goal if I ever saw one. They don't check your license for special qualifications. They don't check your driving history. Nobody asked me for, like, a history of my truck rentals. They just say, like, here's a 16-foot vehicle. We're sure you're capable of handling it. Sorry about that.
That was an impressive goal. You
Thank
took
you.
it like mid-air strats.
I've been learning that angle on the wall, actually. That one I've been practicing a little bit in in my time spent with Rocket League. Ooh, interesting approach to the kickoff. So what have you learned about kickoff meta as you've been playing the 1v1 so far?
The only thing everything I know I've learned from Ryan, and he always tells me to do the flip kick.
Yeah, that's a big one.
But then he also taught me the counter to it.
Right.
So once I started to learn the flip kick, then he started countering me. So it's kind of a scumbag move.
That is exactly what he would do.
Yeah.
Teach you the move, teach you the counter. Oh,
No.
there's a big
Oh,
goal
we'll
for
take
Dan.
it.
Oh.
There we go. Just getting going here. So you rent the semi,
Yeah.
and are you like? Did you play like semi truck simulator before you?
I've got a little bit of Euro Truck Sim experience in my belt. Well, I mean, lucky for me, I have driven a milk truck in the past.
What?
Yeah. I was a milkman for 3 months.
What?
That's
Like glass bottle milkman or like?
no. It's like the plastic stuff, you know, the future of milkman technology.
What brand, if you don't mind me asking?
It was Rose Hill.
It sounds like pretty like organic-y, like special.
It was, I don't know. I think there were 2 milk delivery companies in my area. There were Rose Hill and Winder Dairy. I think Winder Dairy is probably the closest thing you can get to like the Walmart of milk delivery.
Okay.
And then Rose Hill was just the little guy competing with him. And I didn't go work for Rose Hill because I have some sort of allegiance to the little guy. I just worked for Rose Hill because I was 16 or 17 years old and I wanted a job where I could stay up until 3 a.m. and not feel weird about it.
Wait. So would you like deliver it to people's homes, or were you like let's go, the commercial guy? Oh.
I was home delivery.
What?
Yeah.
They have that?
They have that in Utah.
So you would roll up to someone's house, knock on the door, and like drop off 3 gallons of milk?
No. It would be like in the middle of the night. So at 2 in the morning, I would get out of a massive vehicle in my sweatpants and
Let's switch colors here.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And walk up behind some person's house, open up their personal property, and insert some of my milk into it.
No, would you go inside their home?
Yeah. Yeah, you just walk in. You gotta drop a note on the bedside table, let them know that you delivered their milk nice and safely.
You're making all this up.
Yeah, I am.
Wait, so where would you drop it?
They would just have these little coolers and boxes in front of the house. Just on the porch, stuff like that. Sometimes on the side of the house.
This is what world do we live in where you deliver garbage, or you have to take your own garbage?
I'm not delivering garbage to people. Come on.
No, that's what Nick has to pay for his garbage.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's true.
And then there's people that you put milk in their cooler if they...
Yeah. No, that's I don't think as far-fetched as Nick's garbage thing.
No, it is. I mean, like, you can't go to the grocery store? Like, do they have everything delivered?
You can go to the grocery store. No, I mean, no one's stopping you from just purchasing milk from Walmart. It's just that, like, you have the option, if you want, of getting milk delivered to your house. Oh, my God, Dan. Almost.
Oh.
An admirable effort.
Tried. But, like, was it a higher quality milk? I just don't understand why you would do that.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, like, it was a little bit more expensive, obviously, because you had to have it delivered to your doorstep. But I think it was probably a little bit better quality milk than anything you could pick up at the store.
Huh. Were your clients typically, like, very wealthy? Like, would you roll up to, like, Carlos Boozer's home and drop off?
I don't think any of the Utah Jazz players live in Utah willingly. I don't know. I guess Gordon Hayward does. But no, it was mostly just like suburbs, not necessarily delivering to mansions or anything like that.
I just didn't think that existed.
You seem truly flabbergasted.
I
by
am.
There
Oh,
we go.
nice goal.
Thank you.
So you do this, and then eventually you're just like, I can't take it anymore?
It wore me down really quick. I showed up to the first day with a Monster energy drink and a pip attitude about it, but then, like, very quickly, the world weighed down on me, and I quit after, like, 3 months, as I said. Well, what I did, my plan was to just, like, use it as a way to make my 7 a.m. class not as horrifying. Because I just had to stay up all night anyway, and then I would get off of work and go to class, which seems normal, right? Because there's people that have 9-to-5 jobs and then go to a 5:30 class at night.
It sounds counterproductive. Like, wouldn't you think, like, class would be the last thing you'd want to do?
Right. I mean, that would be what it was. Is I would go to class after my shift was over, and then I would go home and go to sleep. It was terrible.
And totally neglect the class.
Yeah.
But what about like? Oh, nice. Like a normal life.
It didn't happen in those days. I had well, okay, so I only delivered milk like 4 nights out of the week, so it wasn't a full-time gig, but I also didn't do anything apart from deliver milk, sleep, and go to class sometimes.
And play Halo 2.
Yeah, tons of Halo 2. That was another cop-out of I don't want to have to go to work during my Halo time. But that ended up being exactly what it was, because 2 a.m. is prime Halo time.
Yeah, I was going to say, when is, like, prime Halo time would be, what, Pacific nighttime? Because
Yeah,
of
I
all
guess
the
so.
Microsoft users?
Right.
Wow.
You have to wait until the Microsoft people are online to play Halo.
All right, so, Baer, give me some tips here, because this is, you by far the best player I played against, like,
Thank
not
you.
even close. So, what do we do here?
Well, first of all, I'm pretty sure you can't get away with not going for the kickoff. Like, that seems like something people want to switch it up and do.
Yeah, it's like
Don't think it ever really works. You got to at least try to contest the kickoff in 1v1. And then, I don't know, I've got a better feel for where the ball's going to end up, like how to hit it at a certain angle to put myself in a better spot. I think it's just a matter of playing the game a lot more. Oh, goodness. There's another... Okay, so here's something I can definitely tell you I picked up on and works wonders, is you have to get used to the idea of not necessarily just trying to hit the ball in the direction you want it to go, but also learning about the ability to counter-hit people, depending on where they're positioned and where they're going to put the ball. So, like, right now, for example, I wasn't playing to try to go up to the ball. I was playing around where I thought you would hit it.
so kind of like poker.
Yeah, a little bit. Like, changes the game a bit that way. Actually, I don't know how that's at all like poker, but I was going to give you that analogy just for the hell of it.
You play the man, you don't play the cards.
Exactly. Like, I was talking to the other guys about this, too. You want to play the position of your opponent a lot of the times, especially in 1v1 where, like, you can take an opportunity if you see that your opponent is out of position to go grab some boost, to set yourself up for a better hit later on, like, on the other side of the field. Like, for example, that's almost what I'm doing right now, is just not really trying to chase you, but trying to set myself up in a better spot so I can do something like that. Nice demolition, though.
Thanks.
It's tough, though, man. Like, it's a lot of just playing the game to get better. Like, this is actually kind of, speaking of Halo, this is kind of what my progression of being good at Halo turned into, was, I could only get so good at, like, shooting, right? You can only get so good at shooting the ball in Rocket League. But what you can do is learn about positioning, learn about rotations, which only really applies to the 2-on-2 and 3-on-3 stuff. You can learn about how to, like, prioritize things. Prioritize objectives. Like, in this case, of course, there's not much. There's the ball and there's the boost. But kind of applies in the same way.
Got it. No, I see what you're saying. So, like, you can become, like, you can have great control of the vehicle, but then what?
Yeah, exactly. Like, after that point, you just have to try to pick up on different skills or different knowledge of the game in order to improve.
Do you think that when they developed this is what they intended, or do you think they just, like, we'll see what happens?
That is a question that I keep asking myself, of, like, what their expectations were for this one, because it's obviously, like, I'm pretty sure they weren't expecting to have 175,000 concurrent players in any time, so that alone, I think, is completely exceeded their expectations, but I don't know. I really want there to be a high-quality competitive scene for this game.
Don't you think it'll happen?
I hope so.
Nice shot, by the way.
Thank you.
Real quick side note, did you watch HCS?
A little bit of it, yeah.
Did you watch the finals?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. It's completely
there,
side. No, I just wondering, because I know you're a big Halo guy.
Yeah, I used to watch all the tournaments, but now not so much. Good games, though.
Yeah, good game, man. Thanks for the tips, man.
For sure. Good luck in your final round.
Yeah, I got to get a win here. You want to take us out?
Yep, Tournament of Shame. Go check out the links down in the description. You go check out tournamentofshame.com. I believe Caspian Grada is going to be doing the write-ups for this one, too, so hopefully those are going on. If not, ignore everything I just said, and hope you enjoy the videos, and we'll see you in the next one.
All right, thanks for watching. Later.
That's the way a cookie crumbles.
Now that we are on U.S. West's Zenith, though. It's about to, oh, you're trying for some cheeky shit. Okay. I saw Rob getting in on that game. Oh!
It worked.
Damn it.
It worked.
It did. I've learned something from last time. It's that mega chests take priority over everything. Your dying mother awaits in the next corridor. Well, we better go get that mega chest just to make sure.